Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Budget with Bliss. My name is Katie and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable with my budget using the cash stuffing method and creating general financial well-being. So hello to all and I hope you are having a great weekend. The weather today is absolutely miserable. Where has the sun gone? It's been chucking it down with rain. We've had the heating back on. We've gone backwards. But the weather, I don't know, it's not really predictable anymore, is it? Anyway, I hope you're all good. Today's video is cash stuffing for April week 5, second week of my budget. So let's get stuck in. So week number 2. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I've had some good news this week. Had a £2,000 pay rise roughly, which is amazing and incredible, and I am feeling so appreciated and so thankful that our company decided to give us this pay rise. There's a lot of kind of disparity in salaries within kind of the same team. So some people earn a lot more than others doing exactly the same job. So it's been something that we've been chasing for a while, really. And finally they have agreed to try and get them to align a bit better. Obviously they weren't going to pay us exactly the same as the others who are on a high rate, because what am I doing? I hadn't even counted this, because it'd just be too much. But yeah, it's just really appreciated that they've decided to see that we are worth putting the money into, if that makes sense. Because yeah, so yeah, I'm feeling incredibly thankful and happy that we'll be getting that pay rise, and they're backdating it to March as well. So May's payment is going to be a juicy one, which is good. And no, if you know me, I've already budgeted for the rest of the year. So as soon as that announcement came out, I was there on my spreadsheet working it all out, and I'm into like January 2024 now. All my money is spoken for until January 2024. So no one invite me anywhere to do anything. No more gigs, no more announcements of gigs, please, of any bands that I like, because it's not in my budget. So yeah. But yeah, no, I'm truly blessed. Okay, so we are cash stuffing today, and I've completely forgotten how much should be here, so it's a surprise to me as well. So yeah, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 140 in 20s, 10, 20, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200, 205, 210, and £5 of this has been rolled over from last week's scratch and save challenge I'm doing for the Download Festival, because I'm budgeting £30 a week at the moment for it, but obviously with the scratch and save you don't know what is underneath, so £5 has come from last week. Okay, so let's start with fixed expenses. So still got a few pennies in there that we've rolled over at the moment, and spending is getting £10 as normal, so one £5 note and 5 in change, and we'll play the bingo. We'll do the bingo challenge. I'm not in shot there really, am I? Sorry, is that better? A bit better. So yeah, we'll roll the dice later on to see how much we'll be saving out of there towards the bingo challenge. Petrol is getting its normal 25. I might have to change up some £5 notes in a bit. So that's fine. And then eating out is a monthly envelope, so we don't stuff any more. It's got £40 in at the moment, and that is going to be for the rest of the month. Beauty again is a monthly one. It's just got £3 left. Yoga this week, it's meant to be getting 5. I'll put 5 in and we'll do some swapping later, I think. Miscellaneous has got 5, that's a monthly one. And health also has 5, which is also monthly. So we'll leave those as they are. No, not yet. Sinking funds. So, car maintenance, forget that in short. Car maintenance this week. It's getting £20. So we've got 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70. 370 in there, which is brilliant. Definitely got enough for the insurance, and maybe nearly enough for the tax as well, so that's great. Birthdays, so I spent £10 online, so I actually owe myself £10. So that, what am I going to do? I'll leave that in there. And then the £10 that was going to go in here today, oh, hello, Ruby, is going to go in back to bank. You're going to come and destroy everything. Please don't bite me this week. Back to bank, back to bank, back to bank. She's going to sleep most of the day. And now she's probably wants to play fetch or whatever. She plays fetch. You okay, darling? Anyway, so yeah, the £10 that I was going to stuff in there is now back to bank, because yeah, I owe myself that and spent it online, and I was going to put 10 in there anyway. Ruby, you throw me off. Home improvements this week is getting 30. Excuse me. Ruby, you can't stay here, you know. Oh, look, just getting in the way. Can you get down, please? Right, I'll try and do this over a cat. So we've just put 30 in home improvements. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't know where you're trying to go. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh, I pinged a hair bubble into the abyss and she's run after it. So we had 70 in home improvements. Got a week off at the beginning of May. Well, not the beginning, like second weekend, whenever the coronation is, I think. I've just made the most of the bank holidays. And we're going to maybe do a few bits around the house. So yeah, just build it up just a little bit. It really will just be little bits and bobs we do around the house. So Christmas is getting £10 as normal this week. Nearly at another 50, which is great. This little tracker is from the Rocking Witch, and she's got so many nice things in her shop. I feel like I say that nearly like every week, so apologies. There are other Etsy shops available, but I still haven't brought myself to buy myself anything on Etsy yet. And I feel like I don't need anything really. When I say I was budgeting up until like January, I've kind of got plans for all of the savings challenges that I still haven't used yet, so I really don't need anything. They're just big wants. So yeah, no 50s getting crossed off this week. We're putting in 10 So already got 100 in the bank. So 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So nearly 200 in the bank, which is amazing. I've never saved this early for Christmas, so this is just incredible. Nothing is going in there. Nothing is going in there. And my cat is about to come into the shop again. Ruby, you can't come in. I'm busy. Right, emergency fund. Just ignore her. She's trying to push. As soon as I move my arm, she's going to inch in further. What if I put up a little wall of my folders? Would that help, do you think? Or should I just sneak around? Just a little nugget she is. Right, where's my nice yellow one? Oh. Ruby, you're a nightmare! No, don't knock it down. Oh, this isn't quite yellow, but it will do. So, emergency fund is getting £20 this week. Is that all right? I think it is. Right. That just doesn't seem a lot. I nearly swore. So yeah, £20 in here. So I did clean it down because I'm at the 510 mark in the bank. So this tracker with £10 denominations, it will make another 500. So I'm going to put 20 in, and we'll have 530. So we've got 500 placeholder plus another 10 in the bank, and £20 now in cash. So 530 in total, which is good to be over that halfway mark again. I'm hoping to have this back up to £1,000 by my July payday, but we'll see how we go. It would be sooner. Like, normally I'll try and like snowball it, but I've just got so many things planned, and like I put money into things already that I can't like now just decide not to go. I'd lose out on money. And I've still got £520 there, which is like way more than, well, I never had an emergency fund before. So yeah, all is well. I'm happy with my progress and how we're going. Right, savings challenges, the fun part. Oh, here she goes again. Can you please stop? No, Ruby, it's not even funny anymore. No. So, spring savings challenge. Let's have a look where we are at. So we are on week 6, which is £5 it's getting this week. Gonna cross that off. Whoop. Wafty wafty. Oh, she doesn't like that. She does not like that at all. So we have got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75 in here. So if I put that 5 back there, and I'll put in 10. So now 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, £80 now in the spring challenge, which is brilliant. And we're like halfway there, which is mad. Halfway through spring. Only another 6 weeks left to go. Ooh, 6 weeks and we're in June. That doesn't seem right. There we go. Time is just flying by. So, concepts. This is the Little Book of Savings Challenges. I'm using the chip challenge to complete this. Each chip is worth £2, and we're on the last row. So I'll do blue if I can find the blue. No, you're a green. Oh my god, blues are literally staring at me in the face. 3 blues. I can't see them. Oh, apparently I don't need glasses anymore. Yeah, right. So yeah, each of these worth £2. And this is for when I go to London on Monday with my friends. We're going to see Electric Callboy, which will be incredible. Really looking forward to that. Oh, this is tedious. Should have just probably coloured the whole thing in. Instead of like every other one. Anyway, right, that's that bit done. And I'll just colour in the little yellow star. Oh no, this looks like really, really green. Ew. Like radioactive greeny yellow. Like slime colour. And that is that challenge completed. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, happy with that. Another challenge out of this book completed. And £10 to go in here to complete this. So we've got 20, 40, 60, £70, which is great. That will go back into the bank, as London is not very cash friendly to use at the weekend. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Another one done. Okay, so treat yourself challenge, and this is for Slammy D. I'm going to in May. Very excited about that. Enter Shikari are headlining, and I don't know if not anyone knows of them, but they have reached UK #1 today in the album charts, which is amazing for like an alternative band that were just like a band I found on like MySpace all that time ago, and they were like my profile song. Kind of like, it's like that emo metalcore kind of vibes, but yeah, they got bigger, and yeah, really happy for them. Anyway, right, so Slammy D is getting £15 this week, so we'll cross off. Well, we'll do a 5 and a 10, shall we? Yeah. Doesn't need much of a whoop, it's not laminated, this one. So I'll pop that in here. Oh look, there's a 5 in there already, so that's good. So I've got 10, 25, and I'm putting in 15. So if I pop in 20 and take the 5 back, I now have 20, 30, £40 in Slammy D. Treat yourself challenge. I just like saying Slammy D. Yeah, that's right, £40. I was just wondering whether or not I'd done my maths right, but I have. Okay, so £35 can go into here. What have we got? 20, 40, 5, 50 left. So let's grab a coin. And see what we got. Carry on. I'm just going to do it in order, I think, left to right. Really boring. Ooh. Oh, okay. 30. Okie dokie, so I'm not going to risk it and do another one, because that's a... Is it likely they're going to be £5 in this challenge? I don't know. But if it's over, then I don't know. I don't want it to be over. So I'm going to leave it. I'd rather roll over the money than go over and have to owe it. If you get what I mean. Anyway, so £30 going in there today. Oh no. My download envelope. If I can get that to go back on. Just need to be careful with this Going forward now. Yes. All right, gently. Gently. So 30 to go in. There's no tenors in there. I've got 20, 35, 25, 30. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 85, 95. 95 pounds. I'm just gonna keep those 2 fivers out, and I'll grab a tenner out of Spring. What am I doing? What am I doing? Put those in there. Put the tenner back in download, so there's 95, 20, 40, 60, 80. I've lost the plot. My brain literally just shut right down then, I think. So there's no 5s in there. And then I think what I wanted to do was change up this 20 with the 5s and 10s in here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's back. Ruby, go away, please. 10, 15, 20, and that 20 goes in there. So it should be 80, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah. Sorry if that was really confusing to follow. It was confusing for my brain to even kind of figure out what I'm doing. Okie dokie. So £5 of that is going to be rolled over to next week for download this challenge. And the last £15 is going into the Star Challenge. Try and get it out. There we go. So this is from the Spendy Unicorn, and it was a free download that she, I think, put it on Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's where I found it from. So yeah, it is a really pretty challenge, and saves £150 and denominations from like £2, £5, £10, £20. So an easy, nice one if you've got small amounts to add in. Here's where all the 5s are. So yeah, we're putting 15 in here today. So we now have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So which one should I colour in? Ruby's just out there watching. I will do another 10 and a 5, I think. So we'll go for this 10. Oh, it's not the same green. Oh well. And this 5 as well. That'll do. Lovely jubbly. Put that back in there. Excuse it being manhandled in there. But I printed it off and cut it myself with scissors. I don't have a guillotine or anything like that, so yeah. Girls gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so we're now just going to the final challenge that we do, which is the bingo challenge in the budget of our little bit of savings challenges. So roll the dice and see what we land on, and that will determine how much I'll be taking out of my spending money to save this week. Okay, so let's roll 5. I haven't got any 5s, so I'm going to do a 3 and a 2. Get 2 off in 1. So pop that in there. I've got a few 5s in there as well, haven't I? I'll put £5 away this week. Just good, so I've only got £1 in there. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 5, 60, 5, £66 now, which is good. And highlighter, where's the pink one? So we'll do this 2 to make a bingo down here. And this is 3 as well to make bingo across here. Perfect. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rolls to go. Which is awesome. I can't wait to get this one done. And then start on the next challenge. So yeah, that is everything for this week. Hope you're all doing well, and if you enjoy these videos, we are so grateful if you hit a thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe as well, if you do that, that's free. And looking forward to hearing from you in the comments. Thank you ever so much for your time today. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye. Say goodbye, Ruby.